Hello friends of .NET, I'm Emil Landworth and you can find me on Twitter at TerraJobs. In this video I'm going to show you how we made the .NET Framework consumption story of .NET Standard 2.0 libraries much better with the upcoming version of .NET Framework 4.7.1. So I have a quick demo project here that shows you what we have done. So effectively what I have here is a console app. The console app currently is configured to target .NET Framework 4.6.1, which at this point you probably know that that is the minimum version that you need of the .NET Framework in order to consume .NET Standard 2.0 libraries. And then I also have a class library that targets .NET Standard. This one is not targeting 2.0 yet, it's targeting 1.4. And 1.4 was originally the version of .NET Standard that was natively supported by 4.6.1. So what do I mean by natively supported? Well, it basically means if I build my application project, your output folder is essentially what you would expect. It just contains your console app, the class library, and then the PDB files and the config files, but you're used to that. Now, if I retarget my class library project to take advantage of .NET Standard 2.0, and I rebuild my application project, then the output folder gets much bigger. And the question is, why is that? And why did we do that? So the answer is, .NET Framework 4.6.1 only has built-in support for .NET Standard 1.4. However, .NET Standard 2.0 basically only has APIs that .NET Framework 4.6.1 had. So we basically decided that instead of you having to wait until we can bake the support for 2.0 right into the framework, we make it so that when you build an application for .NET Framework 4.6.1, that we drop some additional files in the output folder and life is good. Now it's a lot of files, unfortunately, but it's a lot of files because the support story that we have is, we have .NET Standard 2.0 here and we have .NET Standard 1.x in here. And 1.x, unfortunately, was a bunch of files. So that is what it is. Now, when you retarget your application now to the upcoming version of .NET Framework, which is 4.7.1, and you rebuild your project, life's good again. Everything is pretty minimal. And so .NET Framework 4.7.1 is the first version of the .NET Framework that has native support for .NET Standard 2.0, or as we say, it's built in, right? So all the files are now shipped with the framework, so you no longer have to deploy them with the application. So the question we often then get is, okay, why do you make life so complicated? And the answer is just to make your life easier, actually. So we could have decided that the only way you can take advantage of .NET Standard 2.0 is when you have .NET Framework 4.7.1 on your machine. Unfortunately, as we all know, upgrading to .NET Framework takes some time, and usually people are constrained by various factors like their IT department, the general rollout policy that you have, or whatever the case might be. So we said it's much more beneficial if we can give you a way to consume .NET Standard 2.0 libraries on 4.6.1, given that pretty much all the APIs are there anyway. And so that's why we have this hybrid story. So when you target .NET Framework 4.6.1, 4.6.2, or 4.7, your output folder will be slightly bigger. And when you retarget to .NET Framework 4.7.1, the output will be minimal again because everything is built in. All right, that's all I had for today. I hope you found it useful. If so, give the video a like and maybe consider subscribing so you don't miss out on future episodes. Alrighty, thank you.